what kind of item is this? Alright, oh, hey chat. I see you guys here. Right. Bro, check out this little hardcore world I got, bro. What is it like? Chat, those really no man in my house. There's really no man in my house right now. I saw this little gas guy come by and I gotta put this little harness on him. They don't grow up. Yeah, this is the crib basically. I basically got all these crops and stuff, and like I got this big old greenhouse. And the one is like a little island where all the pedophiles are at. And it's awesome and I love it here. Got a lightning rod up there for protecting my house from wildfires. Up there. Don't die, bro. Do not die. Do not die in your life. It's a place for you game and I die. Check, do I fight this little guy? This will be my last ever Minecraft playthrough, ever. Guys, over for good. I'm going on then, really. We go to Nether. That's where I'm going. Yeah, that's where I'm going. What do you gotta say about that? If you die in the game, you die in real life. It's like, what's that one show? It's like, oh, yeah, that was almost bad. That was almost bad shot. Almost died again, dude. Almost died again. It is kind of, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna get knocked out for good. Chat, it's nothing like Pokemon, don't listen to him. He's a big, stinky liar. You wanna get a hyper potion on me, or just get a boner? Speaking of boner, when I get a hyper potion on me. Plus 30 HP. What should I build in here? Alright, I think I need to start getting ready to fight it. I think that's what I need to really start even thinking about, but I even got some fucking thingies for us early again. But there's this little fortress over here, and I need to go over there to go get the goodies. Nope. Classic. Imagine if there was like a gas sale or something. I beat the Gender Dragon in the game, you beat the Ender Dragon in real life. Bro beat the Gender Dragon. I hate the Ginger Dragon. I hate the Ginger Dragon. When Shotty says, "What's my gender?" and I say Ginger Dragon. Chat, that's a clippable moment. Ooh, enough on this lava. Can I even die over here, bro? Can I even die? Can I even think about it, bro? We hate the Ginger Dragon, yes we do. I hate when people ask me how many genders there are, I gotta tell them two. Said it was some real like world of boonies. Some real concepts. You ask me. That's one scary shit. Terrifying. Just died. I just gotta find this fucking blaze spawner. Once I find this blaze spawner, I can get some fucking goodies. Do you think Twitch would be mad at me if I just streamed like in like if I had like a TikTok setup where it was just half the video was regular show and the other half was crap? I don't think they'd be too upset about that. Fetch. They don't fetch. Oh, signal. I got no nothing. I honestly, hold on. We're gonna test some waters here. See if I can get that pulled up. I doubt it'd be very difficult to get that pulled up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I ain't gonna do that right now, bro. Have you seen the one video? There's like this kid's like in a Target or something. He's like, looks like he's like 9 or something. And he has a YouTube following or something. And this kid walks up and just throws like fucking cup of ice across or at someone. And the YouTuber kid goes, "Oh come on, man, you're not doing that, man. What the heck?" And so then the boys come over to the kid because he's filming. You're like, "All right, you need to leave." I don't want to be a snitch, but those are all the other guys. Shit's so goofy. Bro was at least 9, at least. He's very funny and goofy because he's a little baby child. You motherfucker. Double fuck you, bro. Swag. Motherfucker. Matter Falcon. If you die in real life like SpongeBob? Yeah, he's kinda like SpongeBob. Like SpongeBob. Where the fuck away did you get? Yeah, bitch. Bitch. Like SpongeBob, what the heck? So Counter-Strike added, I think it's like an X-ray thing you can see for your cases before you even open them or something. I think it's based on region though. Like regions where they have like, they ban gambling and stuff, they do that, put them there. I wanted to see if they did it for like our region, but of course it doesn't. I went to open the case and the very first one I got was one away from getting a red, which was like $200. And I just quit because I knew I wasn't going to get it. Either they're going to give it to me or not, and they chose not to. But it's almost super cool and awesome and I almost made $1 billion. I think I should keep gambling all my money until I reach $1 billion. that's a simple thing to do. Should I just gamble the rest of my evening? Oh snap. Oh snap. We're just running out of doohickeys. I don't have any torches and got any more flipping little arrows anymore. They're all gone. Cocker twin. Okay, I think I go down more. I go down and then I go outside. And I go down and I go outside. But I turn around, so I'm going the wrong way. What did Andrew say? Oh, interesting. But is there a way for me? Oh, what the heck? The heck, well. Maybe. Maybe I do go this way. Nope. I think it's down. It is down. What's the heck? I think it. Yes, you can start schizo posting, and you can have whatever schizo post you need to have. Keep like a journal day one in Mason's chat. I think I can handle the weight of being in the chat. So, day 2, I'm going insane. I'm ripping out my hair. I can't take it anymore. Please, God, let me out of here. I think that's the type of behavior we want to see in my chat. That's the only type of behavior we want in my chat. Oh! Chad, that was almost bad. You almost watched me die in real life. I got a heartbeat monitor hooked up to the side once I flatline in this game. I die in real life. Just how it goes. Family Guy conspiracy TikToks? I mean, not. And I really want to look it up now. Me. Send me a little. Family Guy. I don't want to. I thought you said I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Atro. I'm gonna do 100 years of. I'm just gonna do like 100 years of Minecraft, like Rick and Morty. We could. Let me see if I can find what everybody you're talking about. Because it sounds super swaggy and awesome. Family Guy conspiracy.
Feel when someone's staring at me from behind, even when I can't see them. Dude, it's the observer effect in action. Being watched actually changes your physical reality on a quantum level.
That's just paranoia, though, right? You can't actually sense invisible stares.
Studies show people correctly identify when they're being watched
This is what you're
85%
talking
of the
about.
time, even through walls and at distances. 85%? That's way too high to be coincidence. Your nervous system literally detects changes in local energy fields when someone focuses their attention on you.
Energy
Peter's
fields?
speaking
Now you
factor
sound like a
now. The
hippie.
kid is too
This
stupid
is
to
quantum
realize it.
physics, not mysticism. Observation changes the behavior of particles. That's proven science.
Proven science.
But I'm not a particle, I'm a person. You're made of trillions of particles. When someone
Bass drop, Vine boom. How do I get that in here?
Observes you, they're affecting your.
Hold on. I do have access to the Von Boom. Hold on. You hear that?
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Bazinga.
Your quantum field.
So, being watched actually changes me on a molecular level?
That's why you perform differently when
Peter
being tested.
always has to correct
Why
Chris on his
surveillance changes
bullshit with straight
behavior. Why
forbidden
stage fright
knowledge.
exists.
Dude, Chris is like the biggest dumbass ever to create, other than Meg. Meg's she's terrible. I hate that bitch. Oh snap, my little gas guy's all grown up. Shit twin. Peter Loki just be speaking facts, and his kids are too stupid to even realize what he's saying. He's got in-person Socrates, and they're just choosing to ignore him. How do you think I'm gonna get that little guy down? And man, you can get this little guy down.
Dad, why was Amelia Earhart flying over the Pacific with spy equipment?
That's what they don't want you to know, Meg. She wasn't just trying to fly around the world. She was on a secret mission for the U.S. Navy. Come on, Peter. She was just a pilot trying to make history. Glenn, her plane was loaded with extra fuel tanks and high-powered radio equipment.
This can't be
way
real.
more than needed for navigation.
But why would the government use a famous pilot as a spy?
He's a prophet.
Perfect cover. But he suspects the beloved female aviator of gathering intelligence on Japanese military bases in the Pacific. So you're saying the whole world record attempt was fake? The route makes no sense for a speed record. She flew directly over every major Japanese military installation in the Pacific.
But what happened to her then?
Japanese forces shot her down over the Marshall Islands.
Them Japs,
Witnesses
bro.
saw her plane crash and her plane
He's
taken
on
prisoner.
some.
Wait, there were actually witnesses? Dozens of islanders reported seeing a white woman and man being held by Japanese soldiers. The military interviewed them all in the 1960s.
So why did the government say she just disappeared?
Because admitting she was
He
a
was
spy
never
would have
real.
meant going to war with Japan 2
No,
years
that's
earlier. Roosevelt wasn't ready for that fight yet.
Who's the one girl that was blind and deaf and supposedly flew an airplane? It's not Anne Frank. That was a real person, I think. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama be hooping and shit. Helen Keller, yeah, she's not real. She's just a big poser. Helen Keller at your local frat party. Could you imagine? She's just never mind. Me and Helen Keller is just being super awesome at the frat party. Do you think blind people get dizzy? Like if they like spin their head on a baseball bat, they don't really even have any sense of like orientation. So why would they get dizzy? Makes you think. Makes you really think, doesn't it? She's probably a freak. That's what I read. I read that she's on Freaky Time. She would be a freaky. What do I need? I need like, oh, I got diamonds. I'm gonna go chop down some fucking trees or something. Open your eyes. Yeah, why is it so hard for you guys to just see what's going on here? Please just open your eyes. They act like they got this big old struggle or something. Like, seriously, bro, you can't even like see what's happening right in front of your eyeballs. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, they're just attention seeking. It's all part of their gimmick. Dude, I don't know why I just now thought of this, but I have seriously considered getting a pair of Heelys just to wear them to work one day and just roll around. And I was like, yeah, that'd be fucking badass. I need to do that. Now, one thing I know that people that are blind, they definitely don't know how to Heely. They don't know how to Heely for shit. Dude, you need to get a pair of Heelys. You should get a pair. I think they're $100. No, they're not. I think they're like $50 or something. It's not terrible, but still, it's like $50. My mom never let me get them because my older brother had them and he fell down a lot with them. Yeah. We would be like the greasers in like the older movies where like, we snap our fingers and then approach the damsel in distress that we were clearly making her in distress by rolling up to her in her Heelys. We say, "Oh, what's up, Toots?" And she goes, "My heroes." That's what all women say to me. They say that I'm their hero. Every woman ever that lived ever. They all say that. And you know which one didn't say that? They need to pretend to be blind and hide their Healy skills. They're like the Amish. They're just big role players, as someone else that I know would like to say. No, I want to be a pimp and we're gonna be in an old movie. I want to be a pimp with like a golden suit. And I call women darling. I think that's the best life that suits me. That's just the only possible outcome. By the time I retire and I get old, I'm gonna be a pimp running down South Atlanta. I want a cigar and a purple coat and cane. Why aren't we already doing that right now? Why can't we just go ahead and do that, like, today? You know how classy we'd be? Like, when we have, like, a streaming, couch co-op set, we should do something like that. Fancy Tuesdays or something. We could, yeah. Get all dapper. They would not be ready for us. We'd just be taking over the internet by storm. Burn an entire forest. Yeah, nothing is stopping us. We should just do it. Get some Heelys and shit. You know what we should do? We should start running a church. Become mega church pastors and just pocket 80% of those funds that we receive. I think that's what we should really do. And then we tell all the people in the church that they need to come watch our streams. That's the plan. Cause like they're gonna do it probably. They're probably gonna go watch our streams, bro. That's genius. No, I got a genius. Start a new religion, Masonism. Already invented. I already got like 12 followers on Masonism, bro. And you don't even want to know what it's about. It's for the OG Masonists out there. We didn't create Tommyism though. Maybe that's something we could always create. Just make some little Tommyisms. First Tony, Second Mason, Chapter 11, Fortnite Chapter 11, and all the chapters in the book of Tony is going to be Fortnite related. Maybe like little Q&A like questions to make sure that you're really in with your religion like that. And the religion Masons are good guys, Tony's are the bad guys who take all the weed from Masons. I don't like this. Masons typically smoke all their weed before they hand it out like that. The evil Tonys come and take our yield. Dude, I'm gonna create my own big ass weed farm. I'm gonna have Mason's ganja. Be like little bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. Have you seen that? Little bubbles. He's got all these kitties, and he's got all the kitties, and he's got all these shopping carts. Mason 4015, you shall not take my green, for you are a fiend. Thou shalt not take the green, as they are a fiend. Those who take the green will be disciplined. Ooh. I'm gonna take their spleen once I take my green, bruh. Whoever takes the green gets the belt, bro. They get the belt. They have like the paddles with like holes drilled through them so it's faster. When I put that paddle on their butt. For taking my green, bro. Should I just build a giant dick and balls in my backyard? I might just draw a giant dick and balls. A big old giant dick and balls. Dude, when I go to Vermont, since there's a dispensary right across the street from him, I'm going to be doing nothing but just being baked the entire time I'm there, and possibly getting a tattoo. Let's see. Then the Tonys will create a secret society called the what the fuck? Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is a non-governmental policy-oriented discussion group founded in 1973 by David Rockefeller to foster close cooperation between North America, Western Europe, and Japan, now expanded into include Asia Pacific region. It brings together leaders in business, government, and what the fuck is that word? Academia to address common global economic and security challenges. So this academia. Bro had to put it in anime terms for me to understand. You know, like that one show, My Hero Academia. So it just sounds like the Tonys Trilateral Commission, just sounds like a bunch of bitches to me. That's right, I said. They're just trying to impose on the great testimony of Masonism. That's all I'm hearing right now. You know what is involved in Masonism? And you're gonna like this one. First Masonism, chapter 2, section 3, verse 8 states, the inventor of Peter Novak is all great Mason, and his beliefs in Masonism and what it stands for. Peter Novak. Yep, that's real. It's real, and it's in the Urban Dictionary. Look it up. Yep, I just went there. Look it up. Bet you won't even look it up. Bet you won't. The hecky? What the freaking heck? Tony38.6 for Tony. Was it the first ever Peter Novak? Clearly never even deep dived into Peter Novak. Let me just see if I can still pull it up. Should still be here. Oh, it's still there. The first thing that pops up. And I'm going to copy and paste this to Twitch. Bro doesn't know the gospel. Yes, I do, and I just pinned it. What does it mean to Peter Novak? Why do we use this term? This can most be simply described in song and dance. Peter Novak was developed by high-tech scientists in 1987 to develop a pure essence of life. During this wondering to create something so beautiful, this would end up being a tragedy, however. The whole experiment went south. The results were somewhat of an anti-pure essence, which took the minds of many and showed them the reality in what we call Peter Novak. Source fake Urban Dictionary. It's on the Urban Dictionary, my friend. If you go to urbandictionary.com/divine or define.php term equals petering plus your plus Novak, it will pop up. Fake source, not real. We'll explain Richtofen, huh? Yeah. It's kind of the same thing. Richtofen, it created Peter Novak because he was trying to create something cool, and he created dark ether, and it just made zombies, and he murdered an entire like area of just civilizations. Just murdered everything. Read the gospel. I just provided the gospel, my friend. That's all the gospel you need to know. Peter Novak. I'm glad it's still in the Urban Dictionary. Let me look at that page more. It has 3 thumbs up. Related words: Peter Novak, petering the Russo, peating, pestering, patering, peering pressure. What? Who calls it peering pressure? Get Peter Novak mug. Hold on. Dude, you can get Peter Novak mugs. That sounds awesome. $32 to go buy a Peter Novak mug right now. It's a little ceramic 11-ounce mug. Microwave safe, by the way. I want one? Yeah, me too. Too bad I don't get a commission from Peter Novak. Now, for din din tonight, do I make some fucking popcorn chicken? I got a shit ton of that in my freezer right now. Got a whole lot of it. Yes. Popcorn awesome. I do like popcorn chicken. My favorite little snack. Somebody likes to get dairy on featured on the stream. Alright guys, 5 likes and I'll do a dairy on collab. 5 likes everyone. Collab stream. He's gonna be on here. And we're just gonna talk about whatever interests him, which I'm not sure what that is. Probably just pictures of someone's underwear. Which I think is awesome. Someone's, yeah. They remain unnamed here. We're not sure whose it is. We all know who. Chad doesn't know who. He does the panty raid for sure. Like the episode in SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs does a panty raid, but he does on his own mom. It's kind of wild that they had a panty raid episode. It was just completely and totally only about raiding some panties. Mr. Krabs, what are you doing with my bloomers? Who the fuck calls it a bloomer? Put my bloomers down at this instant. That's what his mom says. His mom sounds like a freak. Dude, kitty cat's hashtag passed out and asleep right now in this little kitty cat bed. You low Kirk genuinely watched the episode today. I should probably watch SpongeBob again soon. Because I got Amazon Prime. Or Prime Video, I mean. It is pretty peak. I don't remember what season I stopped liking it at. Everyone says seasons 1 through 5 are good. But I low-key like some of the newer ones, not the new ones, but like even like season 6 and 7. Whoa. 6, 7. Those are pretty good too. I like those. They're not all bangers, but they're pretty good. I think they passed the vibe check. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Like, you can get some of the newer art styles, and it's still pretty decent. It's not like it's like a terrible show anymore. But what I will say is, like, if you ever try to watch an episode of SpongeBob, it's pretty difficult because they have like it's all 3D now, and like Patrick has his own show or something. It's weird. Very strange show to watch now. Oh, yeah. You know what I need to watch again? Is it Cake Patowski? Pretty much when the screen goes from the old box style to the new 16:9 ratios. But yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. Yeah, it just starts looking different. Because whenever we had that old box TV, we had this like giant ass gray box TV in my living room, and it was like perfect on that. And then that looks kind of weird. I don't remember who gone through it. I just remember watching Cake Patowski at some point in time, and I couldn't even tell you what the main plot of the story is, other than there's a kid that rides around on a like a trike or something, and he does like little cool tricks. I think is kind of the whole plot of that. No, he wants to do cool tricks that get him hurt. He wants to hurt himself. So I'm picking up here. Fortune 2. That's too bad. Fortune doesn't do anything on shovel. And Gunther's like, oh no, don't do that. So you just like watching Kate Patowski because Gunther just says, don't do that. And Kate is all like, hell nah, to the nah. Kate Patowski probably just fucking like choke slams that Gunther kid that you're talking about. And then there's that one girl that's got like blonde hair or something that Kate Patowski's in love with, I think. What even is it on, do you know? I don't even know what Kate Patowski's on anymore. Disney Plus, probably, yeah. I think Disney Plus kind of went to shit, though. That's why I don't got it anymore. It used to have cool stuff on there, now it's just kind of all like, I don't know. It's just not worth spending like $15 a month on. They're absorbing everything. Yeah, that's true. Like all the Star Wars and shit like that. That's all gone to Disney now. Yeah, the ones I really got, I even had Hulu for a little bit, and then it won't use my student discount anymore with Spotify. Actually, no, I think I got a Spotify student plan, but it won't connect to my Hulu plan anymore. So now I just got Spotify. So I don't do Hulu anymore. I got Prime Video and Crunchyroll and something else. I got one other thing, but. Yeah, no more Hulu for me, which kind of sucks because I kind of want to watch Smiling Friends and also want to watch the, even though people say that the new episodes of Rick and Morty are bad, I still want to watch those. So I gotta see it for myself to believe it, type shit. But I'm probably just gonna regret watching it because I'm sure it's not that great. Okay, so the voice actor, Seth Rogen, he was one of the writers, wasn't he? I think he was. There you go, posture check. Posture check. Do I give myself a little coffee tomorrow morning? I think I do. I think I low-key earned it. Justin Roiland, that sounds right. He voiced Rick and Morty. Was a co-creator and writer. Okay. I think, was it Justin Roiland? Oh, you are right. It is Justin Roiland. I don't know why. I thought it was Seth Rogen, but I guess I'm wrong. Seth Rogen's Peter Griffin just blew my mind. Morty's mind blowers right there. That's one episode of Rick and Morty where they're gonna kill themselves without any. Some Morty mind blowers shit right there. Yeah, and Brian from the Ted movies. I knew that the guy that voiced Ted was also the guy that voiced Peter Griffin. I didn't know that he voiced Brian too. That's crazy. Ricky's gonna got a lot of catching up to do if he's gonna become a voice actor. What should I do with this area back here? World's largest dick and balls. Have you seen the Ted TV show yet? That is something, right? I want to watch just because it's on Paramount, I think, or not Paramount. It's on Amazon Prime. It's on Prime Video, I think. I think it is at least. But I watched the first episode and I've seen clips on TikTok and it looks really good. Looks very, very funny. Okay, so I might start a TVH. You should. You'll have to let me know how it goes. So the funny thing is, there's a guy at my work. There's like across the street. We only got, I think, I want to say like 7 parts guys total. So one guy across the street is quitting. He already posted 2 weeks and he's quitting on this Saturday or Friday, I think. So he'll be gone. And then one of the other guys that's there, he's in the military. He's a sergeant there. And he has a training camp he has to go to the same week. Well, it's going to be like, I think 2 weeks after that is probably whenever I'm quitting. So they're just going to be down a lot of people because they already don't know what they're going to do with that one guy leaving. So yeah, I don't even know. I have to talk them into giving me a raise, so I'll stay for like another week or something. I should. Well, the thing is, like, my one of my bosses was telling my bigger boss that he's like, hey, Mason already works 2 jobs. He's like, he gets paid to work more at his other one. And I was like, yep, sure do. He's like, you should give him a raise. And I was like, I mean, if you want. He never gave me one, though. Also, speaking of, I talked to my manager at the depot, and she said that you should, she's gonna be looking out for your application. So you might just need to resubmit your application or something. And she said to make sure to put it down for full time, just because that's what they're looking for right now. Gotta do full time and like hours for every day, but you can obviously choose and take your own hours. Like they're not gonna make you work every day of the week for every hour. You can just say like, I don't want to work Sundays or Saturdays. You don't have to. We're gonna freaking expand this, John. Oh. Oh. Spooky. Oh, heck yeah, bro. Both be working at the depot, bro. Taking that shit over. I look, you gotta get rid of all these fucking giant ass bushes though. I think I'm probably gonna try to like put some sort of like automated thing behind my house. Hopefully it works out there. There's just so much space back there. I want to not do that. Oh, creep music. Alright, bros, if you watch the Dead Show or something, bros, if I might not be on much longer, probably just gonna take a shower and start watching some TV shows. I'll see you later for a shot show. And remember, chat, stay awesome, peace out. That's why he's the goat. That's why he's mod. You guys aren't. That's fucking why, bro. You guys can stay in that bit. That's why he's the goat. I don't see you guys in chat saying that, bro.
You